YouTube didn't pick it up. What? There it did. Why didn't I say that? Either way, we can always port it over. What's good, Haps? Hell, I don't know who's in here, to be honest with you. It said YouTube didn't port it over, but then I just checked YouTube, and it's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. Twitter link is solid. So I don't know who got it and who didn't get it. I know Twitch didn't get it, because I ain't fuck with Twitch and reset that shit, but it is what it is. So, just doing what I do, but I had to get on this motherfucker because y'all ain't gonna act like it's just black folks. Oh no. You ain't gonna act like it's just black folks out here. Oh no. Yeah, y'all gonna own this one. Y'all about to take this L. When you gonna be black in the studio? I'm black in the studio every day. I'm black in the studio every day. If you asking when I'm gonna be behind the microphone and when I'm gonna be like looking all official and shit, I'm gonna be doing that tonight. And I got some black hate speech that I gotta talk about tonight. So I'll be doing that tonight. Let me cut this down a little bit. I feel like I'm yelling. So if I'm yelling and shit, you know, it's because the sound is up a little loud. I was in here vibing to some other shit and I didn't really turn it down before I got started. So yeah, I'm gonna be black in the studio tonight. All right, I'm gonna be black in the studio. I like the way you put that. That must be macaroni Tony, Michael Jordan. What up, Free? What up, Free? Who else is up in here? New York in the motherfucking building. I love when NYC is in the building. I got automatic attitude when NYC is up in here. I already said I know why y'all mad. Y'all stacked on top of each other. They got some garbage ass weed out there. And y'all can hear y'all neighbors doing whatever because the walls are so thin. I've been listening. I've been listening to some native New Yorkers talk some shit lately. They said y'all walls be so thin you can hear your neighbors and shit. I don't know what they be doing, but they be doing some shit. I've always wondered about them buildings, you know, to be stacked up and shit. Can you really hear what your neighbors are doing on all sides of you? And I have gotten confirmation that yes, y'all can hear that shit. Black hate speech, yes. I'm trying to tell you, we got some black haters, and they hate us. So yes, absolutely. That's why my neighbors know my name. Yes. Yes. Does the scent bother you? Does the aroma of cannabis bother you? Because, you know, some people that don't smoke really can't stand it. But then other people don't mind it, but don't like the smell of cigarettes. You know, I've gotten so used to the smell of cigarettes because everybody around me smoked growing up that it doesn't bother me. I just prefer not to be a part of it. I don't like the way it sits in my clothes. And I know cannabis smell gets in my clothes, but cannabis scent and a cigarette scent is a different type of scent. Peace to cargo420.com. Peace to cargo420.com. I'm going to put that up close so y'all can freeze the screen and just scan that. Y'all need to be scanning that. I'm just going to put that right there. The smell does bother me. Cigarettes as well. I like my lungs a lot and don't want secondhand smoke. Well, you don't have to worry about that as much with cannabis as you do with the tobacco. The tobacco definitely will interfere with lung activity, whereas cannabis, and this is unofficial, I'm not giving up medical information, but cannabis has been actually known to strengthen your respiratory system. Thus, not giving any medical information. This is just a conversation between two individuals, me and somebody anonymous. Who have you heard that's deep in the cannabis world really get sick or even die from the Rona? Who have you? I'm talking about deep motherfuckers. I'm talking about like, you know, people that you know smoke weed. Have you? Have you heard of anybody? Bueller. Oh, I thought that was you on the other side. Friedman on deck. Oh, that is you. So you coming from a couple different platforms. Is that? Please tell me you're the same person. Nobody that I know of. Okay, so that is two different people. Family, Sister Shanna. So, okay, so I don't know who Anonymous is now, because now y'all got me tripping. Because I thought Anonymous was Michael Jordan on the other side. Oh, you said I'm everywhere. Okay, that is you. Okay. I didn't want to get the big head. It wasn't like I really thought I had 5 motherfuckers in here. I know I'm a 4 motherfucker. I didn't think I had 5 motherfuckers in here that quick. You know, I'm a 4 motherfucker, you know. Piece of awesome meds, you know. We fucking with that Karma Sutra corn today. Fucking with them Smokey the Bears today. And I got the Munchie Crunch going out. We're actually doing a special little basket for a group of ladies going on a cannabis retreat. They're going on a cannabis retreat, y'all. It's a retreat totally dedicated to cannabis. And I'm just doing my little part in it, you know. No men, just all women. The freedmen are on deck. So yeah, I had to get with y'all on some shit today. Now that I got that all tightened up, we might as well just start doing our thing here. I had to get with y'all on some shit today. So the title of this is Spencer Elden. Okay? Spencer Elden. Sister Shanna, you are foolish. You are foolish. I just saw that Tupac post. So, if y'all ain't heard or don't know who Spencer Elden is, Spencer Elden, if anybody knows anything, I know some things. I know anything. I don't know everything, but I know this. I know I need to have them Spencer Elden vibes right now. I know that. So, how many of y'all remember the group Nirvana? Y'all remember the group Nirvana? You know, Kurt Cobain, you know, who Kid Cudi said he was dedicating his Saturday Night Live set to when he wore a dress. I don't know why he put that on Kurt. How you gonna send a salute to Kurt Cobain, but you dress like Courtney Love, motherfucker? I never understood that. Okay, so you remember Nirvana. So do you remember the Nevermind album? Remember they had an album with a naked baby on the album? Do you remember that? Y'all remember that shit? They had a naked baby on the album. What we gonna do first? Let's do these smokies first. Uh-oh, I gotta grab that 2 hands. That's kind of heavy. And we gotta get a box. Hold on, so I'm fucking around and working, y'all. So let me get some shit right. Okay. Let's do that. But y'all remember that little naked baby on the box? Or on the box. That's on the box. On the album cover? A lot of people don't remember that. I do. If you remember that little naked baby, I never liked him or Courtney. Their music wasn't my thing. Okay, I get it. Now, did you not like him or Courtney because of the music? Or was there some personal shit you didn't like about Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love? Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Peace out to Ambassador Studios. You know we fuck with them heavy. Just another podcast coming up on the what is that? The second of September. The 2nd of September, we got the Just Another Podcast premiere. And that's Shelly Green and Kiefer Brotherland doing their thing. You know, gonna have a lot of fun with this. Got to be able to educate people about cannabis and how it works within our lives. Our first show is gonna be crazy. It's called Cannabis and Sex. So we about to intertwine the world of cannabis and sex. I mean, it's already intertwined, but we really about to show some things. You know, not them kind of things, but you know, we're gonna talk about some things. So let me get back up into this chat here. Mostly the music though. Okay, so you didn't really like them. I get it. I get it. I ain't gonna fuck with that too. What time will you be in the studio tonight? It's gonna probably be a late one, bro, because I gotta make a run today, and I don't know how far I gotta go out. So it's probably gonna be a late one. It's gonna be a sundown town one. We're gonna probably do a 9 or a 10er. I would think we're gonna do a 9 or a 10er tonight. You know, and once we do that, I'm gonna make sure that I got everything that I need. If I got everything I need here tonight, it might be a little earlier. If I gotta go somewhere and do something, then it'll be later. We absolutely gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about racism in cannabis. Maybe you haven't been keeping up. You know, maybe you haven't been keeping up. This is literally going to be a cannabis show, but it's not gonna be your typical stoner show. We ain't gonna be sitting there nodding off and shit. We're gonna have some intellectual conversation. We're gonna have some edutainment going on. You know what I'm saying, brother? We're gonna have some edutainment. You already know if I'm involved in it, it ain't gonna be no clown shit. And you know, we gotta talk. We gotta talk from a perspective. You know, she's a young lady who is a I don't know her origination, but I know she's Caucasian. Let's just say that. She may have something else, you know, we're gonna talk about that, like where her family originated from. I mean, mine originated in, you know, Mississippi, Alabama, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody wants to say I came from Africa, but Granville didn't come from Africa. Granville was born in Alabama and moved to Mississippi. So it is what it is. That's where my grandfather came from, and I am a descendant of a freedman. So that's 6. That's 4. I'm getting these motherfuckers. Boy, I done figured out exactly how many. Like my hand gets to that certain size, and I know exactly how many to pick up. Maybe I'm just on code there. Okay. So Spencer Elden was the naked baby on the Nirvana album. And it's been in the news last couple of days. You know, I decided to talk about it today because I wanted to kind of put it together with that chick that's trying to get the 200K from the NBA player for child support. I don't even know if she had the baby yet. I ain't even did that type of research. But to hear that she wants 200K a month for child support for the next 18 years, before I just went out and just said the bitch is crazy, I wanted to articulate how crazy the bitch was. So before I did that, hold on a second. Hey there. Oh, okay. Let me send that too. I'll send it right now. All right. Thanks. Bye. All right. Hold on a second there. I got some other work. Other work. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Yeah, he was the baby. He was the baby on that album cover. And now he is 30 years old. Okay? He's 30 years old. That album cover was 1991. So he is 30 years old. Okay, PJ Washington, that's who that is. Yeah, that NBA player. She wants 200 grand from the brother a month. Y'all realize how much money that is? Y'all realize how much money? That's over $2 million a year for child support. $2 million a year for the next 18 years. About $43 million. I did do that. You know I'm gonna fuck with the numbers. Yeah, I fuck with the numbers. She wants $43 million for her baby with PJ. I don't know how much his contract is worth right now, but goddamn, she's trying to take the whole contract. She's trying to take like 80% of his current earnings. $200,000. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. She was an Instagram model. Where'd you think you was going with this, bro? Where'd you think you was going with this? Let me get some music background. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Well, let's get back on Spencer. Young Spencer Elden. Because Spencer Elden really don't sound like he should be the bitch he is. Spencer Elden sounds like he would have like, you know, like one of them captain's jackets on and white pants with docksiders, and he'd just be, you know, sitting on the side of his yacht. Sir Spencer Elden. But Spencer Elden is a little bitch. Oh, yeah, he's a little bitch. Because now he's trying to sue everybody that was involved in the whole album cover thing 30 years ago. He's trying to sue for some money. 4, 8. And the crazy thing is, he's talking about his parents didn't sign a release to have him do what they did, even though they got paid to do it. And they said it wasn't a lot of money that they got paid because I think they were actually fans or something. So they didn't even get a whole lot of money, a couple $100 and shit, just to have a picture on an album cover that was going to be seen all over the world. Okay. I don't know who their manager was. Doesn't really matter to me. Sula Uko, Waka Upi Laita Tunin. I don't know exactly what that means. It looks kind of sexy, though. Sorry, when I think of Spencer Elden, I think of Larry Elder. Nah, Spencer's white. Larry just wants to be white. Okay? Let's stay on task. Sula Uko, where you coming in from? I never seen you in my chat room, and I've never spoken that language until now. What language is that, and where are you from? Sula. 5, 6, 9, 10. Hopefully Sula Uko didn't say nothing like inflammatory and shit to me. Maybe. They're opportunists, if that's what you mean, Brother Jordan. They're opportunists. I think Larry Elder is an opportunist. I think he's taking advantage of Gavin Newsom having a split crowd right now, and he's trying to jump in, but he is not going to be California's governor. Larry Elder is not qualified to be California's governor. Okay? Whether anybody thinks Gavin Newsom is qualified to be California's governor, that's their business. But he's the governor, so whatever. 3, 5. Larry Elder is not going to be California's governor. Larry Elder is only liked by a certain faction of people. White supremacists and tools of white supremacists. So yeah, I'll be talking about Larry on the Black Hate Speech. I will be talking about him. Absolutely. So yeah, Spencer's trying to sue. He's trying to get some money up out this deal. Because what I'm thinking is this is white privilege and white supremacy all working at the same time. It sounds like Spencer ain't had a good go of it ever since he was shown on an album cover that is all over the fucking planet now. Sounds like he didn't really materialize into the fashion model that he started out to be. You know, his career went up at one and went way down for the next 29 years, it sounds like. You know. Oh yeah. He ain't had a real successful life. He's trying to sue for $150,000 for every single person that was involved in that photo shoot, which is like 15 people, I think. He's trying to sue them all for $150,000 each. Yeah. Okay. 4 or 5. Yeah, he's trying to get money from them all. From the photographer, you know, to the guy who set up the tripod, the guy who set up the lights in the pool. He wants everybody's money. He wants $150,000 from every fucking body. He might even be trying to tax Kurt Cobain. Is Courtney Love still living? I don't know if Courtney Love. I ain't heard nothing from Courtney Love. I always think she's dead because I think of the Larry Flint movie. You know, I think of the Larry Flint movie and I just figure she's dead. But I don't know if she's still living in real life or not. But yeah. So this motherfucker's trying to get money out the ass of 4, 5, 8. Out of everybody that was on the Nevermind project 30 years ago. And I'm telling you, he hasn't had a good go of it in life. You know, not just because he's suing. Because Spencer's already reenacted that album cover, if people don't know. Spencer has been paid to reenact that album cover in the nude. Absolutely. And he got a cold $1,000 to do it. Yeah, he reenacted the album cover. I've never seen it because I don't be looking for nude white dudes. But yeah, I guess he redid it. You know, and I don't know how many other photo shoots he's had, but his 2 photo shoots that he's had in his life have been naked that I know about. He got paid $1,000. One band man. But now he wants $150,000 from everybody that was a part of that project back in 1991. Why is this even in the news? White privilege. It wouldn't be in the news if it wasn't white privilege. Because every black person that's done had some shit happen to them and not be paid properly for it, or not have the proper release and the proper permissions and all that, that shit don't ever fucking make the headlines. But this did. So since it made the headlines, we're going to talk about it. Why the fuck should we care about Spencer Elden seeking money for being on the Nirvana album cover 30 years ago? Permission was given by his parents. The permission was given by his parents. But then you have Spencer 30 years later saying his parents didn't sign a release form. A release form? You mean they needed like a permission slip and shit? To put a naked baby in the pool and, you know, they got paid for it. You needed a permission slip? Or maybe he's saying that they didn't get his permission. You know, maybe they didn't get his permission. So that's what it was. Either way, Spencer's a bitch for doing what he did, or for doing what he's doing. He's a bitch. And whether he gets any money out of this, the fact that it's even being looked at as a possibility just lets you know white privilege, white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? White privilege, white supremacy. That's what the fuck goes on here. Every day, every night. Does not matter. Okay? He's only doing this shit because he's white and he says so. You would never see anybody else doing no shit like this. We're talking about 30 fucking years ago. Nobody has said anything for 30 fucking years. Now Spencer Elden is upset because his parents put him on one of the most famous album covers of all time, and they didn't get the proper permission slip. So he wants to be paid $150,000 by all the responsible parties. What up, Tone? I really don't care for this, but I understand why we should touch on this topic. I understand. Oh, yeah. See, he's not saying that it was wrong for them to do it. He just wants to be compensated for it. He wants to be compensated for work that he did 30 years ago. See, you might not like this topic, Brother Jordan, because you don't really understand where I'm going. Spencer did some work 30 years ago and he wasn't compensated properly for it. Now he wants to be compensated for it. What's that sound like, Brother Michael? Come on now. I need you to heighten your consciousness, brother. I need you to heighten your consciousness. You think I'm just talking about some motherfucking rock and roll musicians and a overprivileged boy who's now a man, who's acting like a boy. Because if you didn't like it that much, you shouldn't have went and reenacted it for $1,000, Spencer. But see, now you got to understand where I'm coming from. I got Spencer Elden vibes. Spencer feels like he needs to be paid for work he did years ago. I feel like freedmen need to be paid for what they did years ago. You better fuck with me. If you're going to fuck with me in here, you got to fuck with me in here. Understand. It's always going to have something to do with white supremacy. It might not always have something to do with reparations, but it's always going to have something to do with white supremacy. And I fight that shit every motherfucking day. Whether Spencer is owed a motherfucking dime remains to be seen. Because if his family was paid, whether it be $2, $250,000, or $2.25 million, which is what Spencer wants, it matters a damn at this point. Because he was a minor and his parents had control over it. If a court gives him $1, we better be kicking and screaming talking about reparations. Because that right there, where's the correlation? Somebody did work, they weren't paid for it, they got the money. We did work, we weren't paid for it, give us our money. I know it's more cut and dry, or, that's a little more cut and dry than it is. But it is what it is. I feel like we working our way a little bit away from reparations right now. I mean, all the eyes are on the tarmacs of America, or on the United States government tarmacs, with all the incoming Afghans. They flying Afghans in here. And I ain't talking about motherfucking blankets. I'm talking about real, live Afghans. Put them on a plane and brought them over here. They got them up out the paint. Haitians over there fucked up. And they dropping shit out of fucking planes. Here you go. Here's some clothes. Here's some corn. Here's some wheat. Yeah. They think they slick. Like nobody understands. You went and got some folks. But then you gonna leave them folks. Okay. Hopefully people understanding that. In between all the milk crate challenges, in between all the big bank challenges, hopefully y'all understand what the fuck's really going on out here. That absolutely could be going to a freedman. So yeah, we're in real precarious times, and I believe that we're being pushed to the side to make room for others. But see, them others can come over here, but they can't replace us. They can't replace us. For one, just like it would take us many, many years to be able to catch up infrastructure-wise without redress, without recompense, without repair, without reparations, it would take them years to be able to figure out the American system. They can bring them over here and they can give them resources, but you can't just teach a motherfucker how to be an American and how to fuck around in this bitch. So bring all the Afghans you want to bring. I don't really give a fuck. You can bring Afghans, Latinos, Asians, any of them over here. They can't be Americans. There's only one American. Well, there's many Americans, but foreign people can't be Americans. They have to be whatever they are first and then American. Just like we can't go over to their territory. You know, I can't go over to Afghanistan and just do what I do. I'd have to learn that culture. I have to learn that cycle. I have to learn all that shit. So bringing Afghans over here, I don't give a fuck. They got to catch the fuck up to at least what I'm doing before they pass me. And if it comes down to that type of shit, okay, which I don't think it will, because they're going to give them an easier path. They'll give them an easier path than we had. You know, of course, they won't have to fuck with 246 years of free labor. They're going to come over here and get resources minute one. Hell, they already got resources being flown over here. You realize they put motherfuckers on aircraft that ain't never got on an airplane before? We got Americans that ain't never got on an airplane, but they put motherfuckers on an airplane and flying them to the land of milk or honey. Milk or honey. Yep, milk or honey, and you stealing our money. Can we get that door? I got flies, bro. I gotta have a door put in, just so it cuts me off from the rest of the world. I don't mind the open environment and, you know, camaraderie and everything, but one thing I hate is a fucking fly. I torture flies. I torture any insect just so their friends know what the fuck happens. Anybody comes fucking around with me. All right, so we're done with that. But do you understand what I'm saying? Spencer Elden is trying to fucking sue for something that happened 30 years ago, for something that his parents were compensated for, no matter how large or how small the sum. That's privilege. That is privilege. We deal with this kind of privilege all the time. But this is some weird shit. Because everybody just knew it to be some chunky little baby on the Nirvana album cover. That's all they fucking cared about, was that chunky little baby on the cover. Really didn't even care about the chunk. I think a lot of people thought that baby was Kurt Cobain's baby or whoever, somebody's baby in the band. Nobody really knew who that baby was. Nobody cared. For the people who did like the music, Brother Jordan, you know, that's all it was. You didn't really care. But now, 30 years later, this shit is being brought up. Because this motherfucker wants to sue on some porn shit. He's really citing like pornography shit. Like, really, Spence? Really, that's where you're going with this? But that's what lets me know he hasn't made the best of his white privilege. He hasn't made the best of his 400 plus year head start. I mean, he even went out and reenacted the shit. So, like I said, he wasn't against what happened. He tried to manipulate. He tried to bubble off that motherfucker first. $1,000 though? I mean, he did get paid 3 times more than his parents got paid when they got paid. So that's not bad. He made 300% more than his parents made when they did it. Hold on, yeah. Got that done. Let's go here. All right. Oops. Ugh. One second. I didn't really plan this part out. I didn't plan my second level thing out, but I got it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. He's just looking for a payout. Absolutely, Ethan Corbin. He absolutely is just looking for a payout. Says he was interviewed a couple years ago. He reenacted the photo shoot. He loves the music. He even said there's not a single song that he doesn't have a special meaning to him. Oh, wow. So he really, he just broke. He just looking for fucking bread. He just looking for fucking bread. I mean, I'm not sure why he accepted the $1,000. He should have asked for a higher sum. Because now, what does he really think he's going to get? What does he think he's going to get? If he got $1,000 the first time, what does he think he's going to get now? You know? It's crazy. But people do shit like this for attention, and they do shit like this because they're broke. I think Spencer's broke. I don't think he's just doing it for attention. Yeah, songs got special meanings to him, but some dead motherfuckers got some more special meanings to him, too. I'm about to break away real quick, y'all, because like I said, I didn't plan this one out the way I should have. Because I was really just kicking it. And I said, you know what? I can probably do a stream while I'm doing this. But I didn't plan it all the way out. So let me, hold on one second. I got to get a wet towel. So when that shit comes out that he wants to sue, I'm sure everybody's like, okay, yeah, no big deal. He's probably trying to sue Nirvana, sue Kurt Cobain's estate. You know, like I said, I don't know if Courtney Love is still living or not. I don't really hear from her anymore. I don't know if she had passed or she's still living. But the thing is, he's trying to sue everybody that was a part of the project. What'd you say there, brother Ethan? He said, you guarantee he's broke. I have no doubt. 30 years and now a lawsuit? Why? Exactly. There's absolutely no reason for him to be looking for a monetary payout unless he is broke. And I do believe that young Ethan is without funds. I do believe. Yes, I do believe. I believe young Ethan $42. Trying to get this weight right on this one here. Hold on a second. There we go. Yeah, he's probably broke. And he didn't just come out and say he's broke. You know, if he comes out and says he's broke and humbles himself, and maybe, you know, hey, maybe they have a little sympathy on him or something. But to ask for fucking $2 million, bro. I mean, come on. Come on, Spence. Come on, Spence. Really, bro? That's what we're doing right now, Free. We're making it awesome. We're making it awesome for the dank girls. Absolutely. They're going to have a good time. Even if they had a fucked up time, they're going to have so much good shit to eat, they're going to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have a good time. So when I think of things like this, I know people are always saying, oh, you're always looking for a handout. Black people are always looking for a handout. We talk about reparations. We talk about repair. When we talk about paying us what you fucking owe us. Because you hoed us. What about Spencer? Is Spencer going to get ran? I'd like to see Spencer get ran. And I don't want to see him just get ran on Black Twitter. Black Twitter is powerless. I don't give a fuck about Black Twitter. Black Twitter does nothing, and especially does nothing where reparations are concerned. They like to talk about that sensationalized shit. They like to talk about entertainers. They like to talk about athletes. They don't like to just talk about social justice for black folks. As a matter of fact, I done dealt with some motherfuckers on Black Twitter, got in arguments with them because they didn't know enough to talk about me, and I left it alone. I thought I could at least have a good conversation on Black Twitter. Nah, you can't talk to them clowns either. Nope. Nope. It's kind of like talking to people like the Roland Martin Beehive or the Boyce Watkins Beehive. You know, they get so deep in the ass of these motherfuckers they be following and shit online, or whether they follow them in real life or online, that they can't see nobody else's ideology. And I get it, you know, I get it, but I don't. It's like, think for yourself, motherfucker. Stop watching a motherfucker or listening to a motherfucker tell you how to live. How did you live before Roland Martin came along? How did you live before Boyce Watkins came along? Any of these motherfuckers, hell, you know? How did you live? I mean, is that the way you live just because of the way they talk? Crazy shit. But yeah, I don't believe anybody really put Spencer Elden up to this other than his bank, other than his credit union. You know, other than them fucking bill collectors that keep calling him and won't leave him alone. They got Spencer like, you need to get some bread, dog. Look, you need to get some bread. You need to have something pop real soon. Because we about to start cutting off shit. Yeah. They about to start cutting off some of Spencer's shit. I'm trying to tell you. Spencer said he needs some money and he needs it quick. That's what he said. I would have to think those were his exact words in a matter of speaking. So, yeah. But I appreciate your input on this, Brother Ethan. I don't believe I've seen you in the chat today. I appreciate you coming through. Where you hitting me from, Brother Ethan? What part of the planet are you on, if you're still in here with us? I know you dipped in, but I didn't know if you dipped out. What part of the planet are you coming in from? How has the signal been, Free? I think you've been here all the time, the whole time. Brother Air, how has the signal been? Has the signal been okay? Y'all know Haps don't like fucking with me and shit when I'm down here. So I got to figure that whole thing out with the desktop and why I can't get no love from Haps. They say my shit's probably not strong enough, fast enough or whatever, so I got to get that fixed. I got to be able to go from Haps on the desktop. Signal is great, awesome. Maybe Brother Ethan dipped, but I appreciate him coming in with that clarification. You know, anybody new to the room, I always try to make them feel welcome, you know, unless they want to feel unwelcome. We have a way of doing that too. We don't fuck with nobody unless they come fucking with us. But you got to understand, this is the way we roll out here. This is what we do out in this bitch. This is how we get it in. Shout out to my homeboy DJ Helliver. Helliver, I know if you end up seeing this stream, dog, you're gonna see this caramel corn. And I'm gonna get you, dog. I'm gonna get you. I caught your message. I just ain't been able to really slow down and shit, but shout out to him. One of the beautiful brothers out here who's trying to really help me move this thing. Say he got some music for me and shit too. You know. Shout out to Ambassador Studios once again. You know. Can't wait till we get this pod going. I think we're gonna do like a once a week thing, something like that. Once we get this going, then I'll be able to figure out. So I'll have Sunday service. We'll have just another podcast. And we're looking for people who are looking to put together a professional show. If you got a business that you want to showcase, you want to put a podcast together, I've got the place for you. I got the place for you. Ambassador Studios. You know, I know everybody likes to go out and try to do it on their own. Maybe do it like this. Do it from their phone. Do it from their laptop, you know, with that webcam, with that condenser mic coming out of the computer. But why not do it the right way? If you're going to do it at all, do it the right way. All you got to do is put your show together. Or if you need help putting your show together. If you need help producing your show, we can do that too. All you need to do is have an idea. If you got an idea as to what you want to do with the show, just bring that to the table and we can fuck with you. You have to understand, it's a one-stop shop. You know, we're not just hit and record. When you're done, you are going to have a professional project that you can be proud of, that you'll want to continue to do and make whatever kind of business you're a part of grow. Just understand, that's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. Make sure. So yeah, if you're looking to put together a project, you know, the biggest thing for us is that people that want to do this, we know that they get stymied because they don't have the proper equipment or they don't know how to get it out there to the world, whatever, you know. It's more than just doing a Facebook Live video. It's more than just doing a YouTube Live video. You know what I'm saying? Doing an IG Live video. How you're seen, how you sound means everything. Especially if you want to run long with it. Now, if you just want to make TikTok videos and shit like that, you know, that type of stuff, we get it. That's not us. You know, you can do that on your own. But if you want quality, if you want professionalism, you need to fuck with Ambassador Studio. Just letting you know. Letting you know. When you fucking with the real, you fucking with the real. What's that, 4? So I'm gonna need more now. You fucking with the real. I done heard the song now so much. I just It's not song. These tracks. I just be like this with it. All right. So I think this is enough. And I get arrested. That's hell of it. I'm not sure how I stumbled on this page, but it's pretty chill. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. You know, I don't know how you got here either. I don't know if it was through the hashtag. I don't know exactly what it was. But anybody that comes in new, I always want to make sure that they feel welcome up in here. You know what I'm saying? They got to feel welcome on my page because I know people don't like people in their chat room just randomly speaking about shit. But I don't give a fuck. That's what we do here. I'm not speaking randomly, but when people come in and just, you know, we just having like a conversation in here. You know what I'm saying? It's just me right now on Haps, like with 28 of my favorite people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know who mostly is here. But if you wanted the 28, you wanted my favorite 28. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. Are you coming in? Uh-oh. Got a bag that busted. Let me go ahead and take that out. I won't even do that one. So let's keep it moving. So I got to get that label off there. The label is more important than the bag. We can always get a new bag, but we don't sacrifice the label. We never sacrifice the label. All right. Yeah, this is kind of my setup. You know, I have a subject that I talk about, and then I just pretty much talk about other things that happen around me, whether I'm working, whether I'm in a building with other people. I might end up having a conversation with them sometimes. Shit just happens. You know, it's just the way it happens. I don't even have a real name for this. You know, for what I do on this. You know, my channel is Freedom in Media, but I don't have a real name for it. Somebody told me I need to name my cast. I guess I do. I never paid that much attention to it. It didn't make that much difference to me. I figured once people saw me on the screen, they knew what it was. They knew they weren't watching no fuckery. They weren't listening to no fuckery. So it is what it is. So right here, this is caramel corn. Caramel sutra corn. Okay? That's what that is. And earlier I was doing these. That's Smokey the Bears. And there's little gummies in there. Little gummy bears. That's what I'm working on there. And then I'm about to actually cut into something I call the Funky Crunch. It is a Captain Crunch treat and Captain Crunch berries. I could have did regular Captain Crunch, but when I was growing up, my favorite cereal was Captain Crunch berries. So I did it off my favorite cereal that I liked growing up. I'm still a kid at heart. I absolutely have the personality of a 9-year-old most of the time. So that's what I'm doing, bro. And I got a brother out here who's been looking for some caramel corn. So I'm going to give him the rest of this. You know, he needs some caramel corn. He going to get 3 bricks today, and the rest of this little shake in the pan. I'm going to give him that. I think he wanted some other stuff. So I'm going to switch gears now. I'm going to switch gears. Because I done did the caramel corn, and I done did the Smokies. So now I got to do the crunch munch. Okay? Got to do the crunch munch. Give me 1 second. I think that's all done there. Yep. But yeah, that's kind of what we do, Ethan. You know, that's kind of what we do. We just have a discussion, the way things are, the way things aren't. I am very, very progressive for my people, and my people are humans, I am unapologetic and very specific for my freedmen, and my freedmen are descendants of enslaved individuals. For y'all who know me, y'all know me. I'm just explaining this stuff to Brother Ethan because, you know, I want Brother Ethan to come back. I like the fact that he jumped right into conversation. He didn't just sit here and lurk and not say shit. He jumped right into motherfucking conversation. So I got people that don't ever say shit on the stream. I'm good with that. But then I got motherfuckers who really be lurking and shit. They be lurking. They don't say shit the whole time. They just sit there. Probably trying to wonder what I'm going to say or say something wrong. I be loving when motherfuckers be trying to wait to fact check me and shit on some shit. They can't never fact check me because they don't have the facts they goddamn self. Fuck them. Yeah, I love when a motherfucker try to fact check me and he ain't even got the goddamn facts himself. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? You gonna fact check a motherfucker, but you don't have the facts. Sounds like some bullshit. You know, and I've never really figured out whether a motherfucker talks too much or if they talk. See, I don't feel like you talk too much as long as you don't talk ignorantly. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk ignorantly, and I won't look at you as talking too much. When you talk ignorant and you don't know what the fuck you saying, yeah, at that point I figure like, you know what? Yeah, you talking too much, motherfucker. But when you know what you're saying, I don't mind. I like to keep up the conversation. I like to keep up the dialogue. I don't like to cut anybody off. You know, every now and then you got to cut a motherfucker off. I've had to cut a few motherfuckers off on Haps. Haps got a lot of people from the West, that dirty West, you know, that Oregon shit, you know. They got motherfuckers from the West. And they'll get greasy with you in Oregon. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And I don't mind, you know, I don't mind the greasiness, but you got to be able to take it. You got to be able to take it, bro. When you fucking with me, if you dishing it, you definitely got to be able to take it. I'll take your shit as long as you can take mine. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it. A lot of people don't like to have a lot of going back and forth because it fucks them up on the content. But I work better with the static energy. You know, I'm not the quintessential content creator out here. Quintessential content creator. I like that too. I like that too. Quintessential content creator. I am not that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like these other motherfuckers out here. Y'all say, I ain't even asking no money. I be fucking up. I don't be asking for donations and shit, they said. So how come you don't ask for donations the way the other people do? Well, I ain't got my shit already, you know? We gonna get a super chat. We gonna get a super chat one day. I'm good with it. Right now, I don't really feel like I need to talk about money. When you're on Haps, though, I appreciate the Haps coins. When we go exclusively to, you know, stages like YouTube and different things, we get our Patreon and stuff going. We'll do all that. But right now, it's just about the content. I need people to enjoy the content. And I think that's what's happening now. People are now starting to enjoy the content. They are doing that. And we touched briefly on it at the beginning. But we didn't say a whole lot about it. But PJ Washington, young NBA player, I guess impregnated an IG model. She got them Spencer Elden vibes too, but she not even white. She wants $200,000 a month. She wants $200 a month for child support. That's $50,000 a week. OG Classic Jones. Kimi Kali, happy birthday, cuz. Anybody in this motherfucker that's willing to speak it up, send a happy birthday to Kimi Kali, please. If you in this bitch, you got fingers, get in the chat, say happy birthday for me. I know y'all ain't gonna do it because then it'll give up your identity. Y'all hiding ass motherfuckers. I don't know what y'all hiding from. What y'all hiding from? Uh-oh. Told y'all I wasn't set up right. Where's my box for this one? Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Yep. So yeah. We say happy birthday to my cousin Kimi. If y'all seen me in the studio and seen them pictures, that's who did them pictures. My big black M, my purple leaf with the black fist. That's who did that. Kimi Kali. Ain't nothing but some Captain Crunch berries with a little cannabis in them. We did a little caramel corn over there. Got some gummies going. Was it an old inbox that I seen, or was that recent? OG, was that an old inbox? Because I just went by an inbox. Could have swore you had something in there. Was that recent? I'm bad right now. Uh-oh. I'm bad right now on these inboxes. That's me, Kimi Kali, yes. Hit me again if it was current, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I be busy. I be busy. Okay. Just hit me off with it again, and we go from there. I got you. I got you. I think it's officially time to start bringing somebody in to do some things so I can do some things. I just know that I've been trying to be careful. I know everybody getting that little last end of the summer partying out, dipping off into their little, little traps. And I know everybody ain't being safe out here. I don't give a fuck whether y'all get it or not. I don't care. All I really care about is if a motherfucker has a mask on when he talking to me. Wear your mask. Yeah, motherfuckers. Wear your mask. Boy, when he went left in that video, I lost my shit. He is one of the funniest motherfuckers, dog. It was crazy too, because I only made a half a pan of these because I didn't think that, you know, I could make it the same way I made the freaks. But I gave a couple of them out to some people who worked at Cargo 420, and boy, oh boy, they enjoyed them. And they don't owe me shit. They didn't have to, like, you know, be like, oh yeah, it's good. And be like, oh, that shit sucked. Because then we gave them to some people that ordered some products from Cargo 420. And they liked it. So now I'm getting the label developed and all that shit. You know, you got to send the test market out there. You send the test market out there, and if it succeeds in the test market, then you bring it back home. The Freaks is an awesome staple. Freaks is an awesome staple. That's like 1 ounce of the craziest stick of dynamite you'll ever have. People don't be understanding. That's 28 fucking grams of heat. Try to tell people, don't eat that whole thing unless you're planning to just stay home with the remote control, petting your cat that you don't have. Because that's where to send you. I got a cousin who tries to eat my shit and he calls it weak. I let him do his thing and I call him back 2 hours later and he doesn't answer his phone. Because his ass is out. Yeah. Netflix be up there watching his ass. You ain't gonna just abuse a freak. I know they got a whole lot of Rice Krispie treats out here, Fruity Pebble treats out here, cereal bars out here, but there's only one Freaky Pebble. There's only one. Period. Period. So yeah, man. This is how it works, Ethan. I'm about to work my way back into the content after talking about food with cannabis in it. This chick wants $200,000 a month. I don't even know how long he actually knew her before she got pregnant. Doesn't even matter to me. I don't even care. But I don't give a fuck what her vagina is lined with. She does not deserve $50,000 a month to take care of his child. Because the way I look at it, if you can't take care of the baby on your own, okay, I get child support. But let's bring out your financials. How much money do you make already? As an IG model, what does she make? What's she showing on her taxes? You know what I'm saying? What's she showing on her shit? Because the way I see it, if she is in any way financially fit, she wouldn't be asking for fucking $50,000 a week. Are you telling me you are sandbagging freaks, Kimmy? You actually had freaks in the freezer and forgot about them? You are such a sinner. You are such a sinner. She's got frozen freaks. Tell you what, though, you put one of them motherfuckers on a saucer and put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds, you got yourself some of the nicest, gooeyest, whew, trying to tell y'all, $50,000 a month. No, I said $200,000 a month. She wants 200,000. She wants 50,000 a week, bro. She wants 50,000 a week. My thing is, how much money is you making off of IG? I mean, this brother's out here. He out here shooting and passing and playing defense and getting knocked around. What are you doing besides the Big Bank Challenge on IG? And I know what you did to get him, but I'm talking about what do you do to make money? Because what if he falls off? What if he falls off tomorrow, gets cut? How you gonna take care of that baby? You saying you can only take care of that baby if he gives you $200,000 a month? Her vagina cannot be lined with that type of gold. I'm sorry. I mean, this brother, I didn't even know who he was, to be honest with you. I don't follow players individually like that. So I didn't even know who he was. I had no idea who this motherfucker was. Yeah, you ain't seen the Big Bank Challenge? Oh, that's some of the dumb shit. That's some of the dumbest shit ever. It's just bitches saying they got a small waist, big bank. I don't even know what the fucking song is. I don't know who sings the song, but that song better be fucking multi-platinum now. Is everybody using it? And then they turn around and let their ass drop. Unfortunately, some of them bitches on there don't be having an ass to drop. So I don't even know what the fuck they doing on that video. I'm tired of these little flat back, flat ass bitches getting out there talking about they got a small waist and a big bank. No, bitch, you got a piggy bank, and that bitch is empty. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you even make a video like that? You knew you didn't have no ass before you hit record. I'm done talking about the milk crate challenge, okay? They want to talk about how there ain't no fucking hospital rooms and shit for COVID patients. There's about to be no hospital rooms for crate patients because motherfuckers is about to end up in the ICU on a real level. I mean, I've seen some people that I'm like, damn, I wish that video didn't stop. Not that I wanted to see how bad they were hurt, but I did want to see how bad they were hurt. Like, I cared for them. Like, he hit that shit like, there's a problem here. I've seen people, like get up and stagger and fall again. And then you wonder, like, does that motherfucker have internal bleeding? Like, are they really going to help him? They're just standing around still filming him and shit. There's going to be some serious injuries coming off this shit and possibly some deaths. If I'm not mistaken, so they said somebody died already. I don't know if that's true or not, but I believe somebody died doing the milk crate challenge. And if that's the case, I mean, to have somebody die doing the motherfucking milk crate challenge and then to have one more motherfucker do it right after that, how dumb are you? And most of these motherfuckers out here doing the milk crate challenge, they don't have health insurance. Guarantee it. I'm not talking about state benefits. I'm not talking about that mandatory shit that kicks in when you get to the hospital and somebody got to take care of your shit. I'm talking about real health benefits. Most of them don't have them. Most of them also don't have disability insurance. What if you fall off that crate? Now you can't go to work for 3 weeks. What happens to your family? You got to call into work. Hey, what happened to you? Oh, I fell off a stack of milk crates. Oh, God. Okay, good. They're going to fire you because you're irresponsible because now you're fucking up their company. And if you're involved in some dumb shit like that, they probably know you probably done did something at the workspace where they're like, oh, we don't need his ass. Okay, let us know when you're okay. And they're going to put somebody else in the schedule. And God forbid you be in an at-will state like Michigan. Michigan's an at-will state. They can fire your ass at will. They don't need a reason. You're just fired. Why? Doesn't matter. It's Michigan. Bye. Get the fuck out of here. And most of these states are turning into at-will states. Just fire you for no fucking reason. You're fired. Why? Oh, the sky is blue. See ya. That's all. And you want to fucking climb milk crates? You stupid motherfuckers? I don't get it. I don't get it. Therefore, I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. I think it's ignorant. Can't change my mind. Sorry. Climbing up a stack of milk crates to walk down them for what? What are you getting? You're going to go viral? Oh, okay. You're going to get some likes. You're going to get some followers. Or you could get internal bleeding, cracked ribs, cracked cranium, cracked sternum, what? Break legs, arms, whatever. You dumb motherfuckers. I hope I don't see anybody I know climbing crates online. I'm going to clown the shit out of them and they mammy. Absolutely. 1,000%. I'm going to talk about you and your mammy if you're climbing crates out in this bitch. Hell, I still want to know where the fuck y'all getting all these goddamn milk crates from. Motherfuckers that climb milk crates don't go to the grocery store, so they're not even going there to get the milk crates. Where are y'all getting these milk crates from? I mean, we're talking about death. I already told you, Kimmy, half these motherfuckers out here taking milk crates out their house. That's part of their dinette set. That's part of their video game gear. Shit. Only real motherfuckers got gaming chairs. Broke motherfuckers sit on milk crates and play video games. Go buy a fucking PS5 sitting on a motherfucking milk crate. Okay, your priorities are good. Your priorities are good. Absolutely. They go into the liquor stuff. They filling that milk crate up with 40s and shit. It's crazy. It's dumb. What you say, Shanna? I missed Shanna's comment. Who started this mess? I don't know. I don't know. I just start seeing videos of motherfuckers walking on milk crates. I'm telling you, though, the flyest shit I saw was the motherfucker walk up and down rolling a blunt. See, you got to have another purpose, I guess. He made it up and down, rolling a blunt. Then I saw a sister rolling. She walked up and down. She had stilettos on. Or maybe they were not stilettos, but they were high heels. Did y'all see her? I refused to comment on it or like it because they called it black girl magic. I wasn't going to do that. That's not black girl magic to me, okay? If you can walk up and down some crates with some high heels on, hey, it's not black girl magic. You are totally capable of working at a strip club, especially a hood-ass strip club. Because them hood-ass strip clubs be having them stages and shit where the wood planks be popping up out them bitches and the bolts and shit around the base of the pole and shit be popped up. So they know how to maneuver around them motherfuckers. I done been in several hood-ass strip clubs. Several. Stages don't be all marbled out and shit like them suburban strip clubs. They have planks and shit popping up, missing tiles and shit. So being able to walk up them crates and down them crates with some high heels on, she's qualified to work at a motherfucker. You didn't see her? She up there. Just put black woman in high heels, milk crate. Put all that in there. You'll see it. Oh, you know what? The cinnamon challenge. I heard about that too recently. Unfortunately, from the teenager that I cohabitate with. I think she was mildly trying to tell me that she did the cinnamon challenge without telling me. I'm like, what? And if I'm not mistaken, it was a family member that she did it with. I'm like, okay, so who do I fuck up first? I don't want none of my people doing no motherfucking challenges. If we're gonna do a challenge, can we do a unity challenge? Can we do let's pull all this shit together challenge? Root for everybody positive and black challenge. Can we do that? Can we do them kind of challenges? No, we can't do them kind of challenges. That's too much like right. How about let's not fuck with each other challenges? How about that? How about men don't let women fight instead of filming it challenge? How about that shit? Dog, I'm telling you. When the delivery dudes come back to get their milk crates for the next delivery, all these motherfucking milk crates gone. All the milk crates gone. The delivery dudes are like, where the fucking milk crates at? Because they just throw them up in their truck. Once they deliver their shit, they throw them up in the truck. Somebody else empties that truck out. But some of them small companies, they got to empty their own shit out. But I know some of the big companies, the dude, all he does is bring the shit, drop it. And when he throws them crates back up in the truck, when he pulls back into the lot, somebody else gets them bitches off, takes them back in, and they refill them. Some of the smaller companies, they probably like happy as fuck right now. They ain't got to get no milk crates. Because all these dummies got them in the fucking hood. Idiots. God. Look, Sam, Mike, Steve, and Mickey, oh yeah, they all pissed. Sam, Mike, Steve, and Mickey is pissed. They talking to you. What the fuck we gonna do with all these fucking crates, bro? Hey, buddy, put my crates back. Give me my crates back, buddy. Give me my crates back, buddy. Yeah, you get money off when them crates go back with your shit. It's like returnables and shit. But they don't get no money back. They're gonna be pissed off. Because the crates they stealing are them real motherfucking milk crates. Not them bitches you get in Target that you put school supplies in. They getting real milk crates. That's when I know when they fall in them bitches and they not breaking. That's how I know that shit hurts. You fall in a stack of milk crates and them bitches don't break, you do, dummy. Think about it. Think about it. If the crate don't break, something in your body is breaking, dummy. So I gotta put this together, man. And I'm going to get up out of here. Damn, I did an hour and 24 minutes free? Where we been? What we been doing? Where the crates at, buddy? Holy moly. The fuck off my calves, OG. Holy moly. Oh, I hate your fucking ass. You did a holy moly. You did a holy moly and shit. Here you go. Ay, ay, ay. Boy, I tell you. So yeah, man. We done clowned a little bit in here today, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun. Y'all know when I'm like this, anything can happen. Anything can be said. When I ain't got the slides and all that shit going, you know, I ain't got to really stay on task. I can pretty much do what the fuck I want to do. Peace to everybody who was new in here today. I wish we'd have found out where that was that Suka or Luca. What up, bro? What they look like? It's a red car. It's got tints on it. Ain't nobody supposed to be coming for me with a red car. Where they at? They're parked right down by Carlos. It's just right in our lot, basically. Huh? Yeah. If they start walking up, just come back. All right. Yeah, let me know. I'll walk out. So yeah, man. Where I am with this whole content creation thing. What's on my mind, I speak it. When I'm in front of the microphone and I got the slides and all that shit popping, yeah, we're gonna keep it more formatically correct. But here, this is kind of like a rapid fire. You know, we're gonna talk in and out. We're gonna be in and out with shit. I'm gonna talk to y'all. It's like we just sitting around kicking and playing cards, playing dominoes and shit, smoking weed, eating weed, whatever, you know. But I'm still gonna get the fucking point across. We still gonna delve into some white supremacy. We still gonna delve into talking about some black shit. Today we was talking about Spencer Elden, and we still got around to talking about reparations. We still got around to talking about white supremacy. Talking about a white motherfucker looking for some money that's not owed to him. And we still got around to talking about reparations. I'm telling you, everything is tied into white supremacy. And we know us being recompensed is definitely tied into white supremacy. So this is the way I bring it. I know there's some bigger platforms out there. They do it a certain way. They slick with their shit. That's why y'all give money. That's why y'all give motherfuckers money. Because they slick. So I get it. I just had to plug the battery in and shit. I didn't realize I was on that motherfucking long. I had 80% when I started this bitch. They still here? Yeah, he's still sitting out there, but I'm on my way back downtown. I'll see y'all. All right, I'm about to end my shit because I got to go look at something. One love.